Hi everyone, I'm Trish Meyer. I'm the founder and managing attorney of Meyer Law, a law firm focused on helping entrepreneurs and technology companies. And I am here today with the ever so fabulous Joe Dwyer, partner at Digital Intent and Founder Equity. Thanks a lot for coming.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Sure. So tell me all about Founder Equity and Digital Intent.
Sure, well I think the simplest way to say it is that we do one thing. We're disruptive innovators. We create disruptive innovation businesses, but we do it two different ways. Digital Intent is the services arm. Existing companies can pay us to create new businesses for them that disrupt markets, create new markets or create new opportunities within existing ones. And then the other side of the business is Founder Equity, which is an early stage tech fund that invests in that same kind of business with the goal of selling them to the same customers. So sort of two sides of the same coin, and I tell you what, twice the fun.
Mm-hmm. So, twice the chaos.
Twice the craziness, that's for sure. There's never a dull day at the office. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So with all of your success that you've had, what's one challenge that you've faced and how have you overcome it?
So I'd have to say that the one that comes first to mind is building a new fund. And I'm not saying just a new venture style fund, but it's a fund that's different. So anytime you raise a fund, a first fund, you've got a challenge. So we had to figure out how do we grow this fund and make it actually stand out and make it make sense. And so what we decided to do is what we usually do when we're faced with a big challenge, is to break it into smaller pieces. So we said, all right, so what's required for us to be successful with our model? Part of our model involves investing not just money but people. And because we think that, frankly, from my experience as a traditional venture capitalist, you give people money, a lot of times they then struggle to find the talent that's necessary to be successful. And so part of our big hypothesis is that we'll invest money and people, right? Solve the real problem, the real root problem. So we set out first to launch Digital Intent, which we launched in 2010, and we didn't launch the fund until 2013.
What's one piece of advice that you would share with other entrepreneurs?
So I think one of the most important ones is to solve a problem that is really worth solving. Mm-hmm. So all too often I see really promising entrepreneurs going after businesses and it feels from the outside a lot more like stubbornness than opportunity. Yeah. Sometimes it seems so wonderful to find that idea that you have, that magical thing, and you're so sure that it's going to work. Well, the reality is most of those ideas won't work, and one of the most common reasons they won't work is because people are trying to solve a problem that doesn't actually exist or it's not worth solving. And so one of my first pieces of advice generally is to say, all right, step back and look at your problem. What proof do you have that people are really prioritizing solving that problem? Why do they have it? Mm-hmm. How is it that other people haven't solved it? And how are you actually going to address that problem? And if you do so, are you going to be able to capture some sort of value for doing so? It's surprising how often, if you really look carefully at your business, that you realize, you know what, I'm not sure either that this is a problem or that we're actually focused on solving the problem that is. Mm-hmm. It's pretty fundamental, and I think it's probably a pretty good place to start anytime you're considering whether or not you should be doing what you're doing. Yeah,
great advice. So where can people find you?
I'm on Twitter at Joe Dwyer, Joedwy, and you can also find us at my websites, digintent.com or founderequity.com.
Thanks for coming in today. I appreciate
Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody, I'm Trish Meyer, again from Meyer Law. You can find out more about Meyer Law at meetmeyerlaw.com and more about Advisor TV at advisor.tv. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.